My name is Lorana Hancock, and I'm in 10th grade.
My name is Lauren Winker. I'm in 11th grade.
My name is Jack GEIST, and I'm a sophomore in high school.
I'm Aaron Mayer, a freshman at Davis Senior High School.
I'm SOPHIA DERUNTZ, and I'm a junior.
My name is Victoria NISHIKAWA, and I'm a sophomore at DHS.
Well, ever since I was a little kid, I really believed in Jesus, and I was like, yeah, Jesus, and I would pray every day, and that was through most of elementary school, but in middle school, that's when I started to have my doubts, and then it wasn't till later in high school, right now, until I was able to really come closer to Jesus on a way that I've never felt before. I definitely think that after Mexico mission trip, it was really God just kind of setting my life in place.
So I had been not going to a church for a long time, and every time I would go to my grandma's house, I'd go to her church on Sundays, and I always just loved that community spirit and the church spirit. So I got personally connected with Jesus at Frontier Ranch, and then once again at UCC. I felt like it was a thing that I had to pursue. It wasn't something I could just leave behind anymore.
Around junior high was when I started to actually form a relationship with Jesus and talk to him, ask him about things, tell him things. Well, lately I've seen God work in my life through our Mexico mission trip over spring break. The whole week I was experiencing his presence like I had never experienced it before, and that was pretty life-changing for sure.
Point in my life where I feel like I got to know Jesus was at winter camp, and I've always known there was a God there, and I always knew Jesus was our Savior, but I didn't really know them. I didn't have a relationship until winter camp when he told us to stand up if we want to follow Jesus as our Savior, and I think that was the moment where I decided.
I really saw Jesus working in me when I went to Mexico. I could just really feel him present. And also, when my dad had cancer, I really felt him there comforting my family and helping me deal with it. And I started to see I had to depend on him more.
The pivotal time in my life was in elementary school, around 5th grade, because I was just kind of a perfectionist, obsessed with grades, not really good at sports. I pretty much just asked myself after a sermon, what would Jesus do? And so during his trial, he remained steadfast and bold all the time. And so I just applied that to my real life. So I remained bold. I got better, I got friends, I got better at sports, more fit. And then I look back on it and it's like that was all God's work right there.
I think that baptism is a personal declaration of what you believe and what your belief means to you.
Baptism is declaring that I want to dedicate my life to Christ, and I want to do that right now because I feel like I'm at the point in my life where I'm ready for it, and I just want to show everyone else that I want to be a Christian, and this is what I want to do, and I want to go closer to Jesus.
Baptism is an outward proclamation of an inward decision, and I'm doing it because at this point in my life I'm so joyful in God and so excited about him, and so I love him so much, so I feel like this is the time.
I want God and I want my community to know that I'm Christian and that I'm choosing this because I believe it with all my heart.
I love Jesus. I'm willing to carry out his message for the rest of my life.
I just really want to get baptized because I'm not the same person that I used to be, and I want to be changed in his love.